So, as I'm recording this, it is officially my birthday here in Ireland. And I actually have the camera pointed out the window of my hotel, bed and breakfast. I don't know exactly how you would describe this. I actually have a room on top of the Ferryman bar. And this is looking right out on the River Liffey here in Dublin. This is the coolest thing I could have possibly had to end my trip here in Ireland. To be sitting in Dublin with the window open looking out at the River Liffey at, I don't know, 12:30 in the morning when I'm recording this. And I just can't believe it. If you can see to camera left over there, there's a bridge, and that bridge actually was lit up earlier, but at midnight they turned off the lights for it. And I was just walking across that bridge at like 11 o'clock, and I just couldn't believe this is my life. Like, I am so lucky and so blessed. And after growing up in an abusive household, and that's why I wanted to walk the National Famine Way here in Ireland to raise money and awareness of domestic violence. And it's weird what that can do to you, being in an abusive household, being told from a very young age that you're not worth it, you're not good enough. And to be here in this place that I absolutely love so much. And I walked around for 5 hours. I guess last night now, since it's after midnight, but I walked around for 5 hours just taking in Dublin for one last night, taking in Ireland for one last night. And then I went down at like 5 of midnight to the Ferryman pub and got a non-alcoholic beer and celebrated the start of my birthday. And then I came up here, opened the window, and I am just staring out at Dublin, at the River Liffey. And it feels like a dream. It feels like I shouldn't be doing this because of what I was told, of how I was told that I don't deserve good things. And this trip has been such a roller coaster of emotions. But this right here, sitting out here, hearing the people having a good time on the streets of Dublin, looking out over the river. I just saw the tram, the public transportation train, off in the distance. I see trucks, I see taxis. It's still a vibrant city even after midnight, and this is how I'm spending my birthday, and it's just surreal. It might not seem like that big of a deal to a lot of you watching, and you know, as somebody who talks about travel and talks about Disney hotels. I mean, this hotel cost me less than staying at one of the all-star resorts. So it's not like I paid a ton for this view, but I'm just in awe. And we all have those places that mean more to us for sentimental reasons or something like that, but I have fallen in love with this city. I absolutely love Dublin. I have loved all of Ireland. I have never met more hospitable people. I have never met nicer people. It's not a fake nice. It's not trying to be polite. It's just like they generally like to talk to you. They generally like to know why you came here. A few hours ago, I stopped into the Confession Box, which is a pub sort of by the Abbey Bar, the Abbey Theater, and two guys just started talking to me and just started asking me questions about why I was here. We started talking about their jobs and, you know, where they lived, how they transport around town, and I told them why I was here, and they were asking about all the different places I saw, and they'd never met me, and they just were interested because people here are generally just so nice. And I've fallen in love with this city. The history is interesting to me. I'm a history nerd, so I've seen over the course of this vacation like 20 things associated with Michael Collins. Just a couple hours ago I went to see where Michael Collins and Eamon de Valera and Griffith and Parnell, I went to see where they're buried at the National Cemetery, and that might not be what a lot of people like to do on vacation, but they're people that I've learned about, you know, as I studied history. I was a history major in college, and I've always had a big interest in Irish history anyway. So seeing some of these things is just awe-inspiring, and I'm really happy that I did this. And I'm happy that I did it to raise money and awareness for domestic violence. And by the time I post this, I'll already be back in the United States, and I'll already be working on different things to continue raising money and awareness for domestic violence. But it means so much to me that this just wasn't a vacation, that it just wasn't about sightseeing, that it was about testing myself physically, it was about testing myself mentally, it was about testing myself spiritually. And I think I passed. Yes, I had the knee injury when trying to do the Ireland Way, so I had to change to the National Famine Way, but I didn't quit. I think I passed. So please do me a favor and donate something to Casa of Pinellas County. That is CasaPinellas.org/walkwithrick/CASAPinellas.org/walkwithrick/. Every single dollar you donate will help survivors of domestic violence. There are no processing fees. That's one of the reasons that we picked CASA of Pinellas County, because they could set up a website that was connected to their website. So the money doesn't go to me and then I give it to CASA. They get the money right away. The second you hit send and you donate, they have access to that money. And that's really, really cool to me. So, please, it's all I'm asking for my birthday this year. I know by the time you see it, it won't be my birthday anymore, but to just to use this life-changing experience for me to change lives for other people, that's the best kind of difference that you can make as a human being. You can improve yourself and learn lessons about your life and better your life through the lessons that you got on an experience, but also help other people. There's a lot going on in the world, and a lot of it's not good. But we can literally be the change we want to see in the world. And that's what I tried to do here. And I'm not going to stop when I get back to the U.S. I'm excited to see my wife, Courtney. I'm excited to see my cats, Lily and Cassie. I'm excited to be able to just text at any time. Sarah, Jillian, Matt. I'm excited to record podcasts with Sarah and Marissa. I'm going to talk to some other people and try to do some more podcasts that bring more and more attention to the fundraising we're trying to do here. I'm going to try to reach out to people who have podcasts to get on their podcast. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this and you have a podcast, get a hold of me. Let me know. I would love to promote these fundraising efforts because I want to raise a ton of money. I'm so blessed. I have just such a great life. And the reason I have a great life is because I was able to get out of that abusive household from when I was a child. And we got to help other people get out of that situation. I'm going to drink some Coke Zeros and stare at the River Liffey out of my hotel room and just have the greatest birthday. I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking with this video that's about to hit 14 minutes. Please give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And of course, please donate to CASA of Pinellas County at casapinellas.org/walkwithrick/ That's CASAPINELLAS.org/walkwithrick/. Thank you, everyone.